Committee of the Whole is back from recess. I'd like to thank those who came in on time. Senator Brown, Senator Lujan, Senator and Minority Leader Frank Blas, Senator Chris Duenas, Senator Perez, Senator Barnett, Speaker Chalahi, and we do have a quorum. So we're on the second round. Is there anybody else for any more questions on the second round? Seeing none. Okay, we completed our second round. We are now going into the third round on amendments. Speaker Chalahi, we'll start with you. You're recognized, Speaker Chalahi. We're going to just take a 1-minute recess. We're back from a short recess. Speaker Chalahi, you are recognized.
Sujus Masi, Madam Chair. I'd like to move to substitute Bill 355. The substitute version has been sent to the clerk and is being passed out. And I'd like to move to substitute that version. This is a floor amendment sponsored by myself, Senator Frank Blas, Senator Chris Barnett, Senator Sabina Perez, Senator Tello Taitagui, Senator Joanne Brown, Senator Jesse Lujan, and Senator Chris Duenas.
Colleagues, does everybody have a copy? Does anybody need a copy? Okay, so we all have it. So there's been a motion to accept the substituted version of Bill 355-37 that's just been passed out. Is there any objections? No objections, so ordered. Speaker Chalahi, you're still recognized on your substitute version.
Thank you. I'd like to move to adopt this substitute version and make a recommendation by the Committee of the Whole to adopt this version.
Okay. So there's been a recommendation.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the original sponsors of the bill. I can't change that. Yeah. I'm putting sponsors of the amendment. Yeah.
Okay, so once again, Madam Speaker, can you please repeat what you just said?
Yes, I'd like to move to that the Committee of the Whole adopt this substitute version and that it rise with a recommendation to do pass.
Rise with recommendation to pass. Is Senator Barnett, you are recognized.
Thank you, Senator Tydegui. I'd just like to proffer an amendment, and I think we can do it quickly without the paper, and it's just a section B.
What is your amendment?
I'd like to add where it reads the sum of $10 million to the Guam Department of Education for operations, maintenance, and repair of GDOE schools. The superintendent has asked for this flexibility, and it would just be one word and with the comma. Sidos Masi.
Okay, there's a amendment to this substituted version that you're requesting for. It's on page, what page, Senator Barnett?
2.
Page 2?
Page 2, line 2.
Line 2.
Insert the word operations before maintenance with a comma after it.
Okay, so it's to insert operations before the word maintenance. Okay, first let's agree that we don't have to have this in writing. It's a very simple amendment. Is there any objections? Okay, no objections, so ordered. Now for the amendment to the substituted version, is there any objections? Okay, seeing no objections, so ordered. Speaker Tulahi, you still are recognized.
No, call for the
Okay.
question. If there's no objection, if there's no objection, I'd like to add to that motion that legal be allowed to make technical corrections.
Okay, so there has been
Motion to
a motion to
that the committee of the whole adopt this, recommend to the body to do pass a substitute version as substituted in the committee of the whole.
There has been a motion to adopt the substituted version from the committee of the whole to move forward with any recommendations from legal to make any legal corrections necessary and needed, and that we will rise out of the committee of the whole to do pass. With the recommendation to pass. Thank you, Minority Leader and Senator Duenas. Is there any objections?
And I'd like to add the sponsors, as I said earlier, the sponsors of the substitute version, that they also be added to the sponsorship of the bill.
Okay, so let's clear that first, the adding of the sponsors, and those sponsors are to be Senator Joanne Brown, Senator Frank Blas, Senator Tello Tydegui, Senator Perez, Senator Chris Barnett, and Speaker Therese Tulahi. And I did, Senator Jesse Lujan is already on? Yeah, he's already on the bill. So, and is there any objections to that? There is no objection, so ordered. Now to the other motion that, with the recommendation to rise out of the committee of the whole with the recommendation to pass. Is there any objections? No objections, so ordered. At this time, colleagues, we will take a short recess as we rise out of the committee of the whole with the recommendation to pass. Well, also, just to clarify that, and I will make a motion on this too, that what we just passed, that any legal, technical issues also be corrected. I forgot to put that. Okay, are there any objections for that? None, okay.
Madam Chair, I'd like to move, so we have on our Committee of the Whole agenda Bill 362 still. However, I'd like to move to temporarily suspend discussion and temporarily rise from the Committee of the Whole in order to set up for the state funeral that is tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, so that being said, there is a motion to temporarily suspend discussions on Bill 362-37 COR introduced by Minority Leader Frank Blas, Joanne Brown, Senator Joanne Brown, and Jesse Lujan. And we will just suspend this due to the state funeral coming up tomorrow. And we will come back on Friday at, okay. I'll have the speaker address that. But other than that, what I just said now, is there any objections for that? Suspension? Seeing none, so ordered. We are now rising out of the Committee of the Whole. Temporarily. Thank you.
We're back from recess. Senator Perez, Acting Majority Leader, you're recognized.
Madam Speaker, notwithstanding the House rules, I move to go back to motions.
On that motion, is there any objection? Seeing no objection, motion carries. Senator
Madam
Perez.
Speaker, I move to append Resolution 567-37 to today's session journal.
This is for FYI colleagues, this is the resolution recognizing the late Governor Edward Baza Calvo. On that motion to append resolution number 567-37 LS to today's session journal, is there any objection? Seeing no objection, motion carries. Senator Perez.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to resolve into the Committee of the Whole for the purpose of conducting the State Memorial Service for the late Honorable Paul McDonald Calvo, former Governor of Guam, on Thursday, October 24, 2024 at 10 a.m., and to allow honored guests into the Speaker Antonio R. M. Pinco Legislative Session Hall, and that it be conducted in its formal manner.
There's been a motion made to resolve into the Committee of the Whole for the purpose of conducting the State Memorial Service for the late Honorable Paul McDonald Calvo, former Governor of Guam, and to allow the honored guests into the Speaker Antonio R. and Pinco Legislative Session Hall on Thursday, October 24, 2024 at 10 a.m., and that it be conducted in its formal manner. Are there any objections? Hearing and seeing no objections, that motion carries, and we will stand in recess and will reconvene promptly on Thursday, October 24 at 10 a.m. And in the interim, our Committee on Rules staff will be setting up for this. Yes, there was a call to session for 9 a.m., but the state funeral services will begin promptly at 10. And we will be able to go straight into those since we are making these motions today. We stand in recess until 10 a.m.